What up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Good afternoon. It's afternoon. It is afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good evening. As the old saints will say, good evening. Hey, Mama Bees. Let's see. We got Mama Bees. We got Leticia. We got Mimi. We got Miss Tamiko. We got Tiffany. We got It's Cookie Dough. Good evening. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? So listen. I was gonna do a pre-upload on this, but then I thought about it and I was like, nah, I'd rather go live. I'd rather go live. Cause Tamar really just proved my point and what I've been saying for the last 2 years since I've been here on these YouTube streets. Okay. For the last 2 years since I've been here on these YouTube streets, she is a sad piece of work. Okay. I said it. I said it. Enough is enough, child. So we got to get into Tamar and her disrespect towards Craig, who is Tiff Maddison'S co-host on the show that they do together. And they do live tours, when they go out and do their thing. Well, honey, um, it seems as if, it seems as if Tamar has showed her complete behind. And when I say her complete behind, I mean her complete and utter behind. Okay. And we're going to watch it together, fair use. All things that are said is allegedly and in my opinion, but I felt like we needed to talk about this because this goes on a lot. This goes on a lot. And this be the very thing that I'm talking about. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it. Okay, we're going to put that up here because I want us to know that it is the flat out disrespect that I see that I just cannot get with. All right. So before I get into any of that, please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. If you are not subscribed, you can only chat if you are a subscriber. So you might as well go ahead and subscribe. It's the right thing to do, don't you think? Ooh, it's the right thing to do. Ooh. Please go ahead and subscribe. All right. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. Mimi, you and me both. Where's me thin? You hear? And I mean thin. Thin. Thin, thin, thin. Thin to the thinnest of the thin thins. Okay. Okay. Let's do on site. Because that is where I saw it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Here it is, right here. All right. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Girl, what's the tea? What's going on, Mocha Drop? What's going on? What's going on? All right. So first of all, I want to say shout out to Maddie because I think Maddie handled this extremely well. I do think Maddie handled this well. To be friends with two people in the to be friends with the two people that are going back and forth, I think she really handled it well. But Tamar, you are ridiculous. You are a joke and you're sick too. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it because a lot of people don't like to talk about this kind of stuff. Now, had the roles been reversed and had Craig got up there with that mic and called her all kind of um um and stuff like that, we'd have a problem. We'd be wanting to drag this man up and down the internet. But I don't see many people dragging her up and down the internet for putting out that negative energy and putting out that energy in a sense to where you calling this man a girl and a bitch. That ain't cool and it ain't okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch it. Let's see here, window capture. All right, we see it here on the screen. There we go. Let me put this banner up. Can I put it on? Okay, there we go. Put it on top a little bit. There we go. All right. So we're going to get into this. So apparently, again, they had a live show. And I'm not really sure what a live show was at. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was in New York. I think it was in New York. That they had the live show. At least that's why I seen Maddie said that she was at over the weekend. She had done a live yesterday, and I saw she was in New York. So I'm gonna assume that's where this was. So again, Tamar was there in the audience. She had the mic, and this is what she had to say. Now I'm gonna play it once, and then we're gonna come back, give commentary, and I'll play it again. Let me mute my mic because she pissed me off.
Because you hold my feet to the fire about giving my opinion about how I feel about things, but then you get on this platform and say what the fuck you want to say, and then you want my sister to hold me accountable about my opinion when you're doing the same thing, and I'm just confused about that.
Okay, well, let me clarify some things for you. He's about to clarify.
No, I'm tripping.
No, he's about to.
It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. But the difference is I'm the incriminating one.
You in your feelings now. Now you're in your feelings.
I'm not in my feelings when I'm saying this is our job and this is what we do. But you want to criticize me and make it seem like I'm being shady and nasty, and when that is not the case. I'm just stating my opinion like you do. So I would like to understand. I will post a special to Ukraine because I like you.
Now wait, sister, wait. Now tell the sister you like him. Now you do like him.
I do.
And I like you. And I like you.
So what is the difference between what we do?
Okay, here's what I want to say. Hold on, y'all let my two sisters have their conversation.
Not too much, bitch. Let me say this. First and foremost, it is not my intention to try to tear you down in front of these people.
Are you sure?
I want you to listen and not interrupt. I didn't interrupt you. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen and not interrupt.
But you interrupted me, but that's okay.
Did I?
You did.
Okay, sister, let him get his point across now. Come on, Greg.
It should be in front of all those people because
Okay, I'm not going to let you finish, and then I'm going to say what I'm going to say.
Girl, say it.
Don't give me girl, because I didn't disrespect you.
You sure you got your titties out? Okay, girl.
Don't give me girl. If you give me girl, if you give me girl, I'm gonna cross the line. Now, when I said, no, you're treading in the water of disrespect. Well, I'm trying not to go there with you. I'm trying not to go there with you. And so what I was going to say,
Sister, let him get it out.
This is a part of what I was saying about you on the show. I said on the show, if you and I were friends in real life, I said you and I have a rapport. We've talked on Instagram. But if you and I were friends in real life, these are the things that I would say to you, because for me, in my real life, and I have real friends here in the audience, I can't be friends with you if I can't be honest with you. And so I'm not.
Wait, let him finish.
Part of the problem is you don't like constructive criticism.
Bitch, you don't know that, girl.
You see, now it's girl, now it's bitch. Now if I put you up in here,
you can't tell me.
if I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. If I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. You can't even listen constructively. You can't even listen. I didn't go wrong. Okay. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. Okay, all right. Well, if you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours.
So this is what we're gonna do. We will talk about this afterwards, but
No, we don't need to talk about it.
no, we do.
No, we don't. Because I tried to give her an opportunity.
Because what I think.
All right. First of all, let me say this. First of all, hey to everybody that just came in the chat. What's going on, Terry? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Okay, so let me say this. This is what I've been talking about for the last couple of years. You can't be free to say bitch and have bitch come out of your mouth, and then in the same breath, you feel like you were disrespected. No, you were disrespectful. To all of my black women, especially, and I'm talking to you guys, and please, if this is not in your vocabulary, this is not what you do, don't worry about it. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those people who have this type of the way that they speak is in this is what they do, right? When you go out of your way to call someone in the community a girl, or when you see, the difference is we can do that to each other, right? We can do that to each other. If we're talking to you with respect, there's no reason for you to call anybody a girl or a bitch. It's absolutely not called for at all. See, because then when you call me a bitch, then that means that I can call you a bitch back, right? There's no problem with it. It shouldn't be. But a lot of y'all have a problem with it when it's done to you after you've already done it to somebody else. And I'm solely speaking on the fact that it has been said to men who are in the LGBTQ community, you want to call them bitches, but then when they come back and if they say bitch, you know, they disrespectful to black women. They don't love or like black women. But we can sit up and take the disrespect. See, Terry, you in the chat, do you remember the day that, you know, what happened? You remember what happened with the lady. You remember, right? This is what I was talking about right here. This is what I was talking about. See, some women, when some women fall out with men, that is the first thing they're going to call them is a bitch or a faggot. I'm going to just go on and say it. Just letting you know, right? Those are the words that tends to come out of their mouth. And it's in such a derogatory way. But then when you respond, you're supposed to respond like an angel. You're supposed to respond with these heavenly things. You're supposed to back down, and you're supposed to respond with grace. No. No. I don't know who ever told y'all that was okay. Okay, you remember? Okay, see, you remember what I'm talking about, because this is the exact thing that I was talking about. It's so easy for it to fly off of your tongue, but then when you get it back, it's like, oh, why you doing this? Why you saying that? It wasn't cool for Tamar to go down that route at all. She didn't have to agree with nothing Craig said. But to be like, bitch, I'm not one of your homeboys. I'm not one of your homegirls. Don't talk to me like that. See, my homegirls and my homeboys, they can talk to me like that, because again, this is just how we this is how we communicate. But what you cannot do is, if I'm having a conversation with you and I have not disrespected you not one time, and you feel the need to necessarily call me a bitch, that's a problem. That ain't cool. Shout out to the way that Maddie handled this, because I feel like she handled it really well, and I'm gonna keep saying that. Also, Tamar, just because you're Emmy nominated don't mean nothing. It really don't. I'm sorry, it don't. Weren't you Emmy nominated with several other women for the same thing? Weren't you Emmy nominated because of The Real? Now, help me understand. Have Tamar ever had her own show that she was Emmy nominated for? Somebody check me in the comments. Am I wrong? I mean, what I say, The Real? It was The Real. It was The Real. Won't it? Won't she nominated along with the other ladies at The Real? Or was she nominated separately? She had something separately that she was nominated for. Y'all help me out. Help me out. Let me look this up. Let me look this up, mama, because you keep throwing that out there like your work, like you just being who you are has gotten you nominated for an Emmy. Like you just got your own Emmy nominated show out here. And again, I'm not trying to take away your credits or nothing, but you keep throwing this up Emmy nominated. I'm Emmy nominated. That's the difference. I'm Emmy nominated. In a minute, well, you have said it before, you're a journalist. You'll be saying the same thing. You're a journalist out here. I'm a journalist. I'm this, I'm that. Ma'am, if you are and you Emmy nominated, you wouldn't have approached this situation like this. Let's call a thing a thing. And I'm with Craig. Maddie, unfortunately, there's no kind of talking that we need to do after this. None at all. Once you disrespect me like that one time, it ain't no, we're not having no conversations behind the scenes. Because as soon as we get done with our conversation, you gonna go right next to your next homegirl and call me another bitch. So no, you know, it's in you. It's absolutely in you. It's in you. I think that was utterly disrespectful, y'all. There's no other way around it. I'm gonna play it again so everybody can hear it. It was disrespectful. And my thing is, if you don't want nobody talking to you like that, you can't talk to other people like that. Nobody gave you the authority to sit down and think that it's okay for you to call people bitches and stuff. That's not cool. But this further proves my point. My point has been solid from 2.5, 3 years ago almost. Probably almost 3 years ago now. My sentiments on this situation has never changed. I feel like if you got enough balls to call me a bitch, guess what? I have the balls to call you whatever I want to call you back. That's the thing. Tamar does not want to accept responsibility. She does not want to accept the fact that, girl, I don't care how much healing you say you have done. You still got some places in you that ain't healed at all. Let's watch it again, y'all. Hold on.
Because, you hold my feet to the fire about giving my opinion about how I feel about things, but then you get on this platform and say what the fuck you want to say, and then you want my sister to hold me accountable about my opinion when you're doing the same thing, and I'm just confused about that.
Okay, well, let me clarify some things for you. He about to clarify. He about to
No, I'm tripping.
No, he about
Because it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. But the difference is I'm the intimidating one.
You're in your feelings now.
To criticize me and make it seem like I'm being shady and nasty, and when that is not the case. I'm just stating my opinion like you do. So I would like to understand. I will pose this question to you, friend, because I like you.
Now wait, sister, wait. Now tell the sister you like him. Now you do like him.
I do.
And I like you. And I like you.
So what is the difference between what we do?
Okay, here's what I want to say. Hold on, y'all let my two sisters have their one thing.
Not too much, bitch. Let me say this. First and foremost.
Again, there's a difference between him turning around calling Maddie a bitch versus him initiating a conversation with Tamar and her calling him a bitch. There's a big difference there. Him and Maddie have this rapport with each other. They have a show together. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. So I have seen some comments talking about, well, what's the difference between him turning around calling Maddie a bitch and Tamar calling him a bitch? It's not the same thing. Him and Maddie have a friendship. Maddie is also a part of the LGBTQ community. Hello. Let's keep going. What's up, Moose Nucks? I agree, Tamiko. I agree.
It is not my intention to try to tear you down in front of these people.
Are you sure?
I want you to listen and not interrupt. I didn't interrupt you. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen and not interrupt.
But you interrupted me, but that's okay.
Did I?
You did, and did.
Okay, sister, let him get his point across now. Come on, Craig.
It should be in front of all these people because
Okay, I'm not going to let you finish, and then I want to say what I want to say.
Girl, say it.
Don't give me girl, because I didn't disrespect you.
You sure you got your titties out?
Don't give me girl.
See, don't try to use that as a way to deflect. So now you talking about what I got on and the fact that I got my chest out. That's neither here nor there right now. So you use that to justify the way that you just called him girl. Well, say it, girl. Tamar is girl.
If you give me girl, if you give me girl, I'm gonna cross the line. Now what I said, no, you're treading in the water of disrespect. Well, I'm trying not to go there with you. I'm trying not to go there with you. And so what I was going to say,
Sister, let him get it out.
This is a part of what I was saying about you on the show. I said on the show, if you and I were friends in real life, I said you and I have a rapport. We've talked on Instagram, but if you and I were friends in real life, these are the things that I would say to you, because for me, in my real life, and I have real friends here in the audience, I can't be friends with you if I can't be honest with you. I'm not.
Let him finish.
Part of the problem is, you don't like constructive criticism.
Bitch,
You see, now it's girl, now it's bitch. Now if I put you up in here,
you can't tell
but if I
me.
put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. If I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. You can't even listen constructively. You can't even listen. I didn't go wrong. Okay. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. Okay. Well,
Hold on. Let's go.
if you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours.
So this is what we're going to do. We will talk about this afterwards, but...
No, we don't need to talk about it.
No, we do. You know why?
No, we don't. Because I tried to give her an opportunity.
No, because what I think...
To me, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. Don't ever think you finna come up in here and that you can say things like this and not like Tamar. You're out of line. You're out of line. There's no other way to put it. You are flat out of line. You're flat out disrespectful. But I'm with Craig. There's not a conversation that we need to have. Because this is the way you truly feel. You think I'm James Wright Chanel. I mean, I'm still cool with James Wright Chanel, but you think I'm James Wright Chanel out here and that you could just be calling me all kind of bitches and stuff. But that's not how this is going to work. Everything that she did in that moment and everything that she's going to do following this moment is not accept accountability at all. Period. Poor Maddie, I feel bad for her right now. This has to be a hard thing to watch. She keeps trying her best to stop Tamar and keep her from embarrassing herself and not endure the tongue lashing. Absolutely, because Craig is definitely going to give it to her. Craig definitely went light on her. Craig definitely went light on her because for those of us that watch, we know Craig can go there. Craig can absolutely go there. And we know that. This is why I say sometimes you got to be prepared to go there with the gays. You think you got one up on them by attacking their sexuality, but you got to be one up. You got to be one up. One thing about it is we have always had to fight for ourselves. So you got to understand that when you come with the disrespect, you get it right back. That's what y'all don't realize. These women that come over here, again, it's a prime example. These women that come over here and you think you can do it and say anything you want to, and then in the next breath, when I cuss you back out after you done call me all kind of bitches and hoes, but then when I deliver bitches and hoes, I'm the disrespectful one. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Tamar was completely out of line. Completely out of line. And I want to see people hold folks accountable for this type of, you don't have to agree with me, but people should be held accountable for stuff like this. Y'all make sure y'all mash that like button. We got 85 people watching us and only 37 likes. I don't really like that, the like count. Now, mash that like button. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Craig is a writer with vocabulary out of this world. Okay? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when Craig be saying stuff, I'm like, damn, let me go look this word up, honey, because I gotta go look up the word because I don't know what the word means. But again, she was out of line. I don't care how you look at it. She was out of line. What's the up Chronicles of Kim K? Andre, everybody. Yes, thank you. Moose Nuck said, true chef. It just, to me, you just cannot do that. You cannot do that. And I've said this forever. I've been solid on this since I started my platform, and I notice how people do. That's what they do. Yeah, child, you need a dictionary. Okay, a thesaurus. Child, you need some of everything when you listen to Craig, because Craig is absolutely very intelligent, and he's somebody I wouldn't necessarily spar with. I wouldn't spar with him. I wouldn't. You know, it's some of them that you can spar with, but nah. He is not one I would spar with. He is not one I would spar with. Okay, y'all. So this to me was crazy. So let's just read some of the comments, because I find some of the comments to be very like crazy. And again, everybody ain't gonna agree with you. I get it. So this man said Tamar is 100% correct. Tamar is 100% correct, right? And I'm about glad that she ate him up. He's tacky, tired, and balding. Tamar can give a nasty read. Anybody thinks that Tamar read? This is all over the place. TS called him sister and Tamar called him girl. That came from Mr. Ray. But again, him and TS Madison have that rapport. They have that rapport. If I'm not friends or I'm not cool with you like that, there's never a time where you think it's okay for you to call me a bitch. We're not cool like that. We're not cool like that. Just like some females, when they talk to each other, they call each other bitches, don't it? Hey, bitch. Yeah, what y'all not gonna do is play with me today. Ain't. Now, I'm not saying that y'all do that, but I'm just saying there are women who refer to their good girlfriend as bitches. Put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. That's what I want to know. If you bold enough to put a 2 in the chat, something wrong with you. But put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. That's how some of these women approach each other. Bitch. Hey, bitch. It's the same thing with the gays. But that don't mean nobody can come over here in my territory and disrespect me in the sense to where you then calling me a bitch outside of your intentions are not like, hey, homegirl, hey, what's up? What's popping? What's going on? It's not the same thing. The intent is not the same. Absolutely. Thank you. She is coming from a place of pure disrespect. That was her intent. Her intent was to be disrespectful. And that's what she did. So, Mr. Ray, I don't agree with you. There's a lot of times I don't agree with Mr. Ray, but y'all being biased because y'all don't like Tamar. Everyone talks, always talking about on site when I see you. She saw her opportunity to take up for herself and did. It's always protect black women until it's black women y'all don't like. What the F? Okay, so let me get her together. Let me get this sweetheart together. It don't got nothing to do with liking Tamar or disliking Tamar. This is absolutely why people dislike Tamar. Let's have the real conversation. This is the reason why people dislike Tamar. There was a way to handle that. Craig asked her questions. She got out of line. What y'all not gonna do is gaslight people and tell people that they can't feel no type of way about her calling this man a bitch. Because again, if the shoes were on the opposite foot or the things were going differently, it would be a different situation. If he did that, y'all would be saying the same thing. I think it's ridiculous. You can't expect for the disrespect and the malice that she had behind her saying it. It was flat out disrespect, and I don't know why y'all comparing it. It's absolutely protect a black woman. He didn't disrespect her first. Like, come on. So then somebody said you can't give a Grammy-nominated superstar criticism when you are nobody. I disagree with that as well. Criticism is criticism regardless. If this is the industry that you choose to be in, then yes, I can have a conversation about it. She asked him a question and then couldn't shut up and hear the answer. Agreed. Did she go to his show and sit in the audience waiting for this moment or what? Absolutely, that's what she did. And I'm pretty sure she had that in her spirit to say the entire time and probably was buttering up to T.S. Madison. Sister, I'm so glad to be here. I'm going to be that sister. I can see her already. Okay, hold on. Let me see. So then somebody said, I'm glad Tamar gathered Craig because he goes in hard on her every time her name is brought up on and then the name of their show. This is why Miss Funky Dineva says be careful with fish. No, well, I don't think y'all should be saying that. I don't say that. Somebody said I stand with Craig. Somebody said we need your opinion on this tonight, and they tagging Funky Dineva. She lucky Craig, the writer Stewart, didn't. That's my thing. See what y'all saying right now in these comments. Craig really went light on her. Craig went extremely light on her. Because we all know the real Craig. And the real Craig had the opportunity, would have tossed her like a salad, honey. Gave you all the ingredients. And some dressing too. So Tamar ain't read to me why they say I'm talking about Tamar read down. Well, Tamar is 100. Okay, I read that already from that man. Hold on, let me see. Tamar is never wrong in my book. Okay. She always in some drama, just loud. Someone said he really controlled himself in a mature manner. which definitely proves his point to Tamar. Because once Muppet said girl, it would have been over for her. I agree. I really think he did that because of there was an audience, and not only that, I think he also was, looking out for TS as well. Someone said he's not wrong. Tay is irrational, emotional, and doesn't care about anything but her point, which is usually wrong. Ooh, that's a good one. Craig always be coming at Tamar, so let her cook. She clocked him, especially when she hit him with that girl. A nasty read, honey. And you're a female, so that's not a nasty read. What the fuck? Oh, excuse me. What the hell is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? What about girl is a read? That's not a read, sis. It's not a read. So if he turn so if she called him girl, he turned around and called him sis. That's not a read. What? We cannot make this stuff up, y'all. That is not a read. How is that a read? Him saying girl is a read. I cannot. And Maddie needs to understand that this is not her friend. I don't think Tamar friends with nobody. A friend would never come to your event and blow it up like she did. Now, Andre, I agree with you 1,000+% on that one. I agree with you. I also said too, for me, because Moose Nuts, I was supposed to go there. Sometimes this is why I gotta stay out the comments, because sometimes I feel like people just like, what is wrong with you? Tamar is absolutely out of order. Okay. Tamar is absolutely out of order. I don't care how you slice it, dice it. She is out of order. Nothing about what she did was okay. I mean, nothing. Because again, if the shoes was on the other foot, y'all be having a different conversation about Craig. It's a level of disrespect that you must have. I wish my friends would. My female friends know how far to take it. Hell, my own sister and them know how far to take it with me. Tamar is a walking crash out. I like that. Come on, a walking crash out. Tamar not even friends with herself. You ain't lying. But it was absolutely disgusting. So it's one other thing I want to talk about. And then I'm going to have to splice this video up. But y'all sit tight. Sit tight, sit tight, sit tight, and don't you go nowhere. Sit tight, and don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere.
But he was saying,
don't go nowhere. Okay, how can I? Okay, we talked about this a little earlier. But I'm trying to see. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Don't y'all go nowhere. Y'all sit tight for a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere. Y'all can be a little patient. I'm finna find something real quick. Hold on. Okay, so I'm getting ready to show y'all something that has absolutely nothing to do with Craig or Tamar. So, what's the timestamp on this? 43 minutes. I will splice this video up and create this other one into a second video. But I'm gonna talk about it right now. Can one of the mods write this down, this timestamp down, and send it to me or something? Somebody, can you help me out, please? Can you help me out? I really appreciate it. Can somebody do that for me? Put that timestamp right there. I think it's 43 minutes in. 43 minutes in. I'm about to change the subject. But since I got y'all here and I'm able to share my screen, I want you guys to hear something. When one of the mods or somebody got it, can you got it in the chat or something for me? I really appreciate it. I can't get to my other device. Girl, I am so sick of Walgreens. I'm so sick of Walgreens. Why is my prescription delayed? I'm sick of y'all asses today. Jesus. Yeah, it's been a Monday. I will put it that way. It has been a Monday. Okay, thank you, Cameron. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into this next topic. This next topic, we kind of talked about it this morning. But again, I'm able to share my screen, so I'm able to talk about it a little bit more. If the video gets struck, the video just gets struck. You know, it just is what it is. But I do want to talk about this because I got to. All right. Now, a lot of y'all, as soon as y'all see this on the screen, y'all gonna be like, what the hell? Let's get into it, honey. I'm sorry. It just don't set well with me until we have this conversation. Okay. So as you can see on the screen, Larry Reid was live with William McCray yesterday, and I want you guys to hear a snippet of what took place yesterday. I'm really disgusted by it, if I'm honest. I felt like William was extremely dismissive to the fact that people were feeling a type of way. And to those of you, again, who say, oh my gosh, you know, y'all are just super sensitive, I think it's lame. I think it's late. I think it's tired. I think it's bogus as shit to say that. Okay? So I'm going to play it. I'm going to speed it up a little bit because y'all know William. Now, see, I could go in on William, but William, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not yet, at least. Okay. Let me mute and we're going to get into it.
And operate the way that we do and in private is because we don't know. Larry had a get together at his house tonight. We don't know who could have recorded or secretly recorded or and take a 30-second clip.
Yeah.
And it's not in context. Mm-hmm. And it implies something else or implies something that's absolutely not the case. Where you have to you would have to have heard the totality of the conversation to fully understand. Mm-hmm. So that's why we operate the way we do. And have people. And I know some of you all may not know how to embrace us or how to befriend us because we are controversial. Mm-hmm. But we are not sitting out plotting to destroy somebody.
Hell no. I ain't got no time for that.
But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to know that your husband or your pastor or somebody that you like is violating children, molesting and turning boys out, mm-hmm. and what have you, and sit silent.
Yeah. No, that ain't him.
And stop saying that God is going to curse and do something to us while the culprit of this kind of behavior walk and go free. That's not going to happen.
Cornetta, can you send me what he said so I can post it, baby?
Oh, okay.
It's been online for I don't know how. Okay, but she's in the church.
But that just because she's in the church, I mean, she's gonna automatically.
Was she in the church? Mm-hmm. She must be new to the church. Because most women. What is that? Kobe Mitchell. What about her?
What you just talking about? That don't look good in the face and they can still get.
Yeah, the Kobe Mitchell was
Kobe Mitchell.
The guy, and that time like this, he's also like special needs.
But it's against the law to have sex with somebody special needs. You're not supposed. Oh, he's
William.
It is. It's against the law. You can't touch special needs people. Oh, you're talking about that boy that had that other retarded boy in the backyard.
You can't say that word. You got to say.
Oh, you can't say retarded.
Special needs.
Oh, okay. Mongoloid.
Stop! You can't do that. That's why Donald Trump did.
Slobbing on your show.
Yeah.
You was slobbing and drooling.
Yeah.
I want to apologize.
No, stop, William.
Oh, okay.
You can't do that. Okay, so
y'all turn those retarded kids.
You can't say you're a public figure. You can't say the word. I didn't tell Mr. Jordan this. You can't use that word.
Why?
That's old school.
I like that word.
You have to say special needs.
Yeah, no, because it ain't nothing special about them little niggas.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
They are special.
No, they not special.
Touch. You can't say. You gotta say special needs.
They mongoloid. Like
special needs.
Like
special needs.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't coming out. I'm not coming out. I love what Monique said. She told that girl, she said, B, you the F my man. And they had this mongoloid challenge.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not laughing. I don't have nothing to say. I'm not laughing.
Y'all need to stop making these folks feel like they special. They ain't special. They retarded.
No, William.
They take the sharp bus to school.
Maybe true, but we can't say that word because it's derogatory.
No, it's not. It's the truth.
It is. It is derogatory.
You think so?
No, sir.
It's considered now. See, back then we could say that. I used to say it, but we can't say that now. Like I used to say the F word, but we can't say that now. It's a different time. You are a leader in the community. You can't do that.
Oh, so they're gonna bring this back up when I
you start trying to run because especially about to be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't.
And I'm gonna say it in the courtroom.
No, you ain't. You're gonna lose it before you get it. You can't do that when you got to change that because your star is rising. You can't.
Praise God. Okay.
Although it was terribly funny, but no, it's not special needs.
Okay.
Somebody want to know?
I raise hell all over America.
You'll be fussing people out in the drive-thru.
Mm-hmm. I do. I'm guilty as charged. I can't help it.
But you know what? It reminds me of seeing Big Mama and them order food.
Yeah.
They're like, well, what's that written like that?
We just be. You can say the word for me. I can't say
what? What word? The B word.
Yeah.
Does that say batch?
Yeah, I'm just one.
Oh, yeah, you are that. Absolutely.
I told him today at church, I said, oh, this witch that walked up in here and it said on the.
It went on and on and on and on. I gotta let it play a little bit more because y'all, I want to read William down to the ground. Do you understand me? I want to read him down to the ground. And I'm not saying that as a light shade. No. I want to read his ass down to the mother ground. I'm gonna let it play a little bit more because it didn't stop there. For those of you who are over there and may have seen it, you know it didn't stop there. It didn't stop there.
The front row.
What about this FEMA said he's becoming a lawyer to represent himself against all those lawsuits?
I don't have any lawsuits. I have one lawsuit, ho.
Not Deshima.
Oh, that's her. That's one of your friends.
Right, that's what I'm like. Yeah.
But wait a minute. Let me tell you.
She was joking.
Oh, okay. All right. Clear it up. Get it up. Because, I can go from 0 to 1,000.
No, that's my baby. No, she don't mean nothing about it.
I didn't have a whole lot of lawsuits. I had one.
I had more lawsuits.
I lost and then I got the judgment vacated. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. And the man is near death that tried to sue me. He can't.
Why you had to put that in there?
Because he is. It's the truth. He can't be 30 minutes away from a hospital. You got to be at least within 30 minutes, or he's subject to die at any moment.
Jesus Christ.
Woo! Touch not. The Bible say, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophet no harm." They better be careful with that. What come from the cancer? Cancer be eating you up, baby. You come for Larry and see what happened to you.
I can't.
It take time. I notice my angels like to move slow when somebody bothers me.
Dude, I like mine. They be moving immediately. They move with dispatch.
It depends on what it is. Sometimes one of them will get.
We're not gonna be able to get up to her. Well, we're gonna have to have her. She's gonna have to do the VIPs separate from the.
No, I only have patrons and like that on the high end. They come. It's already up there.
Oh,
that come.
Because
right.
I don't want to be waiting in line behind one of the regular members because her stuff is so good.
Do y'all hear, Coach?
Now, the crazy part about it is Larry at that particular time was like, y'all bless Williams Cash App. Y'all bless Williams Cash App. At that point, ain't nobody want to give shit. Okay? Let's be clear. At that point, you have offended the audience. Over 1,000 people had left the chat. Anybody trying to give you nothing after you just offended half of the people that are in this chat? Let's keep listening.
Want special treatment.
Yeah.
Entitlement.
But of
because I'm an elder in the church. I should be before the regular.
Not even that, because I'm Sir William. Yes, that's that. Are you gonna be able to let me back?
I don't know.
Prophesy! Prophesy! Who them African prophets, honey? They can look through muddy water and see dry land. How's he doing?
He called into the show last night.
How's he doing with the thing with DD?
EG.
GG.
GG. Right, DD. He's suing all them. They get served this week.
Why is he suing them?
Because they did too wrong for too long. Because it's been going on like 3 years almost.
Somebody else got crashed. Ugh.
They say you should take everything you get and donate it to special needs.
No, because there's an old African proverb that you have the general had 2 infantries at war.
Plane crashes near retirement community in Lancaster County.
What size plane? Was it commercial?
No, like a small.
A little small. They're reporting every little tiny.
Oh, yeah, they killing them.
Always on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
But it's with unlisted link just for members.
O'clock in the morning.
Do you get this a lot where people think you look like Maddie or Karen?
They always say that. I'm beautiful because they were some good looking women, baby. Y'all may not like it, but I look good.
Oh man, I listen, sir. You may think you are Karen Clark Sheard, but you're not. You're Karen, not Clark Sheard. Okay, nothing about you gives me now. Truth be told, you really wish you was Lady Louise Patterson. I mean, I wish the people would just go on and say it. That's what you think you are. That's who you think you are. Okay, let the truth and record reflect that you think you are the late Mother Louise Patterson, and you're not. Far from it. Far from it. Not too long ago, see, this is the type of stuff I be talking about. Not too long ago, when you came out here and you was meddling with that girl about that skirt and stuff that she had on. But then can't nobody come over here and drag you for the fact that you think you look like the first lady. You don't. And up under that hat is a catastrophe. I'm sorry. I'm going there because it pissed me off for you to sit up here and say the things that you say and say it with a straight face. And then when people try to tell you right from wrong, you think it's a kiki and a giggle moment, but it ain't. And for you people who are sitting out here saying that people are just too damn sensitive, grow the up. Because that's not even what it's about. You cannot tell somebody how to feel about, I think this thing about to die. You can't tell somebody how to feel about some things you didn't say that may offend somebody if they're dealing with it in the moment. There are levels to this. There are levels to it. Again, I was done after the mocking. Like, that ain't cool.
But I'm curvy. Maddie and Karen aren't curvy.
Is somebody gonna do something about
Curvy?
her feet? I just saw a video.
She got lymphedema.
That's what she got, and she don't talk about it.
She got lymphedema, and
same thing Wendy got.
And she got a bad knee. She need to have knee replacement, but she got high blood pressure. So
yeah, I mean special needs.
Yeah,
special needs. I'm never going to say that out of my mouth. There's no proof.
Ain't all and that's why she wears those shoes. All her heels have those ankle straps.
She really needs.
But see,
she need to get in the machine. Get buy the machine and sit in it every day.
Well, you ought to get it for her and send it to her. That'll be a nice. That'll be a nice way for you because you talked to Denise. She was crazy.
That's a shameful, God. Why people so tribal? I was just letting the girl use my platform to tell her.
And she's dangerous, honey. You did. Mine is bad. It wasn't our fault. She was like Aretha. She wanted to be a teenager and have sex and have kids. Aretha been having bastard children since she was 12 years old.
Who?
Aretha.
Oh, that's right. She did have a baby at 12.
It's a spirit. Her body wasn't even developed to have no baby.
If she got pregnant with one, her body was developed.
You think it was CL? You think it was her dad?
I'm never going to say that out of my mouth. There's no proof. Oh, that's horrible.
But the boy came out retarded.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, special needs.
Yeah, special needs. You didn't see him going, he was coming down that aisle and Grace to bury his mama.
I'm muting you. I'm never going to say that out of my mouth. There's no proof. Oh, that's horrible.
But the boy came out retarded.
It did.
Yeah.
I mean, special needs.
Yeah, special needs. You didn't see him going, he was coming down that aisle and Grace to bury his mama.
And nothing about none of that shit funny. I mean, nothing. That was not funny. I literally, I think I made one comment through the whole live. I was absolutely irritated to my core. And y'all gonna look at this. Y'all gonna look at this. Y'all ain't even seen the whole thing. Y'all gonna look at this and tell me that can't nobody be offended by this. And if they are offended by this, they just sensitive. Are you for real? It don't matter how damn funny you are. This shit is not funny. I take great offense to this. You walking around here with these suits swallowing your ass up, talking about you curvy. Nah, your ass used to be damn fat. Let's just call a damn thing a thing. You know what, William? I could drag you all the way through this internet and not feel bad about any of the shit that I would say. I wouldn't feel bad about it. Completely out of line. Completely out of line. And again, it just made me mad when I seen it yesterday because I'm like, so this is what we anticipate on, or this is how we feel like we need to be. There's no way you can make this okay. I told y'all I like Larry, but for me, and Larry, you may hear this because I played your video. You may hear it, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like you could have shut that down completely. Like, let's just keep on going past it. It had to be a minute before you said, let's change the subject. And I get it. In the beginning, you told him that's not stuff you say right now. No, that could be deemed as totally hurtful. Y'all gotta chill out. And no, it may be sensitive to you because you ain't dealing with it. That's what got me, Miss Gloria. Hey, CC, Mama Bees, it is. But Miss Gloria, that's what got me, was him mocking and making a sound like that. Really pissed me off. So when the people get up on this internet and drag your ass, I don't even feel bad. I don't. Because there's a level of you, okay, we could say that people are set in their ways and that they ain't gonna change. Yeah, we could say that. We could say that, right? We could say that. But the problem that I have is that you're not gonna tell me that you're this dense, that you can walk around here saying these types of things, talking about that's what we used to say back in the day. Well, you know we're not back in no day. So change your damn vocabulary. We're not back in the day. Unfortunately, we are in a day and time right now where you have to absolutely be careful what comes out of your mouth. You offended people. And then again, for people to turn around and then say, oh my God, like, no, I cannot, I cannot, I did not like that whatsoever. That was disgusting. Larry has made a curious turn recently, and I can't put my finger on it, on what's going on. He may just be experimenting with new content or something. Who knows? But there has been a shift that I cannot understand. I don't know, Andre. I don't know. I think the last time that William and Larry did a show together, I did watch it. But this one, oh no, I was utterly disgusted. I was disgusted. I was disgusted. I don't think it's cool to walk around saying stuff like this or mocking or doing any of that. It's not cool. It's not cool. And again, maybe it's because you don't have to deal with it. Maybe it was because you don't have to deal with it. You don't understand what comes along with it. But it ain't an easy damn job to do. And I'm not going to never forget what the young man said. I don't remember his name, but what the young man said on Queen Sheba's platform. He refers to those who have who may be dealing with that. He referred to them as people who have abilities, not disabilities, but abilities. And I like that. I like saying that. Because the abilities that my nephew has are out of this world. He's super talented. And won't nobody ever in life get out here and joking and make somebody feel like, they just overly sensitive about it. No, you can't tell nobody how to feel about something like that. You don't know what people go through from day to day, night to night. You don't know. You up there wishing you was the next first lady. Ma'am, no one is checking for you. I cannot. I cannot. I don't know. I just feel like you got to be. I don't know. I'm not a fan of William. I haven't been a fan of William in a very long time. So I feel like William says stuff that just be super out of pocket. He doesn't have any self-awareness. Well, in some situations, I do think he has absolute self-awareness, and I think he's doing it just damn on purpose. But that was some disgusting shit that I saw last night, and it was no way I was gonna be quiet about it today. Okay. Tracy said, so I just got the notification. Child, I've been live for over an hour, honey. I've seen differently abled. I like that too. I like that too. I like anything that explains them, because saying that they are disabled to me is a reach and a stretch, because they have some abilities that I don't necessarily have. This is why I say you just got to be careful with the things that you say, because you don't really know what the hell you talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. Don't ever get up here and disrespect. And then just like this right here, hold on. So there was a lady that got on here.
Yeah,
I'm muting you. You can't do that.
I said I was gonna be on my best behavior. Y'all done tricked me.
Okay, what my
Y'all don't stop giving. Keep on tell Shamako to send an offering.
Larry's friend said. Okay, see, that was perfect. He said, tell Shamako to send me an offering, is what he said, right? because he was asking for or Larry had put his cash out for donations, right? So spot. Move around. I'm not trying to hear this. Girl. Okay. So let me finish letting it play because I want y'all to hear what Shamako said.
Y'all don't stop giving. Keep on. Tell Shamako to send an offering. Thank you, Jesus. Tell Shamako to send me an offering.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's that?
Genesis says, just reread, just listen to it because the transcript wasn't right. Senegal's text, and yes, I did text him something according to the things that he shared with me when the whole thing blew up about the guy. Okay.
Who's my guy?
That we don't mention the person name. Hello? Mako, what's up?
I was calling you to explain why I said what I said.
Okay.
William got on my good side, but just that fast got on my bad side. And William, my bark is not bigger than my bike, sir.
What did I say to get back on your bad side?
It was good that I left. Because I don't like, I work with Andy, with special needs kids for years.
That's right, he did.
It's very offensive to me.
Oh, Shamako, you gotta let that go, baby.
No, let that go, because you got to realize there are parents who have children who are special needs.
Telling me I gotta let that go is insane. That is insane. How do you tell me that I must let it go? How? What? You gotta let that go. What are you talking about? Let that go. Let me keep going.
Just my brother and sister, and you said in a derogatory way to call them retarded.
Well, that's what we used to call them, Shamako.
Used to. That's why they changed
William,
the law.
you can still do the same joke, but just say special needs.
Oh, okay.
That ain't no joke. He marking them.
No, it was.
Don't do this.
Yeah, he did. He did. You did.
No,
you did
William. You got. I was going to send you a cash out. So you get your third fingernail right, but you ain't get nothing from me.
Okay.
Do you still like William?
You need to apologize.
You still like William? Mako, you still like William?
He cool. Well, I don't know right yet. He got to apologize because just people in the chat that said my child is handicapped. My child is you can't do that to people.
William, people love you, William.
I know, but I love them too. But it's just like it's fat people and dark people in the chat.
A fat person can help.
Right.
That girl knew she was fat when she called that thing, and she needed a forklift to come and pick her up.
That was a mess. But William, just listen to this, and I love you. And
okay, but I'll do better.
Hold on.
I'm gonna do better.
But listen to me. I love you.
I love you too.
No, people tell you.
He ain't finna do better. He finna go right back and do the same thing again. He ain't finna do better. As soon as he was pushing up that Matty Mouse Clark hat, he said, I'm talking about, I'm gonna do better. You're not finna do better. You meant what you said, and you gonna say it again.
Tell you that don't mean. I'm telling you, I care about you.
I know.
Just say special needs.
Okay, I'm gonna say special needs from now on.
Yeah, and don't mock him.
Okay.
All right. There you go. See?
But see, the president did it.
We don't like him. And he is white. So don't act like the white people are down in your spirit.
Oh, that's our ancestors. Okay.
Oh my God.
You might get $1 now for your fingernail.
So why not
do me like
somebody
that?
Said, and so do you, Larry?
You're my special friend.
I do not ever make jokes about people with special needs. What are you talking about, KEJ?
They saying that
I don't ever do that.
That really upset them.
Yeah, because they got children. Their children with special needs.
Oh, because see, when that girl dropped that child and I laughed. She dropped that baby on his head. But I
mean, I don't. If she says something to Senegal after all of that stuff was popping off online, because the person was.
Well, why would she say something to Senegal?
Because they're friends. So, and she know me and Senegal friends because we all met at the same time.
Oh, you friends with him?
Well, I'm saying friend mean friendly. So what I'm saying is, I disability.
I'm very sorry that your child had intellectual disabilities. Yeah. We hate that happened to you.
That's not right.
Well, see, in the Bible,
hold on, wait, let me help you.
They used to think that you sinned.
Right. Let me help you.
Okay.
So it's not that just because your child is special needs or intellectually challenged, that does not mean that they don't have some other type of gifting and ability.
They can be like a savant.
Right. So it's not like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. That can be condescending.
Oh, okay. Well, hell, what you supposed to do? Oh, I was gifted as a child.
Okay. So that's
I excelled in all my classes.
Yeah, but I think I know.
Well, see, Mama said that they used to come. The doctor used to come to the bedside and say, "You're getting ready to have a child, and you're going to face some challenges." And then they would give the mother the ability. Oh, they got some fox.
It's
on
everywhere.
You. They would give you the ability to say, "Do you want to keep this child?"
Yeah.
But we're not in those times anymore. A lot of them
Well, but see, you chose to suffer.
no.
Say what you're saying, Mike.
So what I was saying is,
Larry did have to call in a psychiatrist and a specialist for me.
Yeah, listen to the professional.
psychiatrist. But what I was saying is, those times have changed. There's so much political stuff that's going on that is taking the rights of women. So depending on when you find out about your child having a disability, determines if you choose to abort it, you have that right, or if it's too late, you still have to deal with that. So we don't know, well, you wouldn't know how much a person has to deal with parents in itself. And on top of that, you have so much political where they're trying to take away all the resources that they have for these kids.
Yeah.
And so
now I was a teacher.
Okay.
I was a teacher, and I remember when they started mainstreaming special needs children.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to tell my principal, because they put a girl in my classroom that was legally blind.
Right.
So that's special needs.
She was special needs. So I set her at the front of the classroom, and then I would have to blow her.
Wait a minute, you have to do. What are you saying?
I know you didn't blow at her.
No, I would have to blow up her assignments, post assignment.
But you said she was blind or legally blind?
Well, I don't know if she had eyes was like this, so I don't know if she was legally blind or just a little bit blind. But she was blind, and so I had to blow her. And so I just went to my principal and I told him, I said, "Honey, this is too hard on me. I can't do it. I think you're gonna have to take her out of my classroom." Because I can't. I said, this is too rough. See, I couldn't suffer with her like that. And I needed her to go to somebody that could handle.
You're not cut for children.
Right.
No.
Because see, they would be outside and I would be somewhere. I'd be in Rice Street. Child abandonment. Because the moment they start crying and stuff, my nerves wouldn't be able to take it. So then they gave me another special needs boy. Mm-hmm. They took the blind girl out of my classroom and they gave me a boy.
Let's just change the subject, because this is offending people.
Is it offending?
Now that right there, I wish happened in the beginning, Larry. That's it. That's it. I wish that what you just did happened in the beginning, because it's nothing about it, LeBron. Nothing about it is funny. Nothing about it. I was absolutely disgusted by this. And the fact that you kept going on. So here this lady is trying to explain to you where you may have went wrong. And instead of listening to her, you decided to respond. Just shut up and listen. And to be honest with y'all, I said this yesterday or earlier today. We don't want an apology. We don't want an apology because it's not real. It's not real. Keep the apology, because you're going to do it again. This is what you do. You're going to do it again. So don't apologize. Because you apologize and then you do it again, and I heard you doing it again, then that's really going to make me come up here and drag you through drag you. I don't like it. I didn't like it, but I could not go without speaking on it, because I do feel like Mimi is saying, I feel like it's insensitive. I feel like it's disgusting. You gotta do better than this, dog. Like this was not cool. It's giving both of them. Oh wait, good evening, chef. Just getting in. I will have to go back and catch the playback. Oh, we about to go over the Craig and Tamar thing one more time before we get off of here. It's giving both of them are wolves in sheep's clothing. I wouldn't follow them down the street. Good afternoon, Chef and Chat. Good afternoon, Miss Deirdre. I can't be mad at how nobody feel about this situation because again, it really pissed me off yesterday. And again, I agree, Larry. Why did it take you so long for that? And I get it. In the beginning, Larry was like, "You can't be saying that. You can't be saying that." But I just wish the energy that you have now about let's change the subject would have happened at the beginning of the conversation because it didn't need to happen. That man has mocked at least 3 times since we've seen it, at least 3 times. Now, at this particular point, I think I checked out. I don't even know what happened after this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you're telling it where you tell. So William,
Well, see,
please,
he boo-booed on
you have-
himself.
Wait. So
See,
William, please, you have
he's still not
one
done.
way left and will not course correct. Larry, this is hurtful and not funny at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we don't want you to be hurt, baby.
Right, yeah.
We don't want you to be hurt.
And our people are more sensitive than most people.
Yeah.
So now I've seen white comments get up there and mock and on because I watch comedy that's inappropriate, and people do that all the time in the comedy place, and everybody laughs is okay. But
Oh, wait a minute. This is one of my good friends.
It's not really okay. It's not really okay. Even if they're doing stand-up and they doing it, it's not really okay. It's not okay. It's not. It's not okay. But I will tell y'all the amount of people that I saw in this chat saying that they think that William has some abilities that need to be checked. They sure did say it in the chat. Lit it up. No, they were not. The people in the chat were upset. Y'all, it was about 27 people watching, 27,000 people or 2,700 people watching him at the time. When William started doing this, it had dropped down to 1.4 or 5K people in the chat, which tells you that 1,000 people had dropped out. That's crazy. Mimi said, I'm legally blind, have been for 17 years. This triggers me. Oh, wow. Praying for you always. I'm sorry. I just couldn't go without talking about it. I just could not. I could not go without talking about this because I felt like it was disgusting. But you're right. The people in the comments, they weren't here for it. There were people who were leaving. There were people who, said, oh, I still like him, but this is what he chose. It just wasn't cool. It just was not cool. People kept saying, end the live. Let the live go. Enough is enough. It wasn't right.
What did he say?
what does that say? Oh, he's talking to you. I ain't gonna say that loud. But he's been your friend. Okay, so let's go to something else.
Okay.
Go to
But we don't want y'all to be offended. And those of you that
and comedy can be.
Do you think God is punishing the people?
And saying you don't want people to be offended after you have already offended them and you don't offer an apology, I can't help but think you did it on purpose. I can't help but think you did it on purpose. If you're gonna say, oh, well, I'm sorry to the people who were offended, or no, you didn't even say you were sorry to the people who were offended. You said, I don't want y'all to be offended. What? This was not cool.
I heard people say that.
Said that.
I heard church people say that.
And they said that in the Bible.
No, I heard church people say that. That is so horrible.
Because the man, what was the man's name that was blinded? And they said, well, what sin did his parents or somebody do? Yes. And then Jesus said, this is to prove to you that what God was real. Thank you, Jesus.
Dr. Bonga, PhD. Please do not leave. We're changing the subject.
No, we're going to change the subject, baby. Don't leave.
Yeah, I don't.
What do you want us to talk about?
No, we can't do that.
It's too late to tell the people not to leave, child. The people gone. anyway, I wanted y'all to see that because I really was. When I say I was outdone with that, I was completely outdone. I was triggered to the max. I really was. I really was. This gotta be old, ain't it? Okay, I think we already knew that. All right, let me move on. Let me get back on the original reason for this live video, and then we'll leave after this. Okay, where did it go? Here it is. Okay, so in my oh wait. Oh, y'all were making comments. Hey, Miss P Hall, it's clearly apparent that William has some issues, and I really don't see how anyone can follow or listen to him. I can't. I got to turn him up about 1,000 times to listen to him. I can't. Well, you know, sister Patterson, yeah, you know, she is the one who does all of the things that we need her to do. Like, I cannot take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm sorry. I just can't. They're slow talking. Okay. Hey, Baby Girl 1981. She said, I like Larry. I don't care for Sir William. He is always inappropriately and very rude, to be honest. Ooh. Well, you ain't the only one I heard that from. Let me see. I'm surprised the therapist was still sitting there. Yeah, it was just nasty. It was nasty. But I had to show y'all because we were talking about it this morning, and I was outdone. All right. So here's originally why we went live. To discuss the disrespect between Tamar and Craig. So let me let y'all hear the video to the people who are just joining us, and then I'll give my final comments on it, and we'll go from there.
Because you hold my feet to the fire about giving my opinion about how I feel about things, but then you get on this platform and say what the fuck you want to say, and then you want my sister to hold me accountable about my opinion when you're doing the same thing, and I'm just confused about that.
Okay, well, let me clarify some things for you. He's about to clarify.
No, I'm tripping.
No, he got
Because it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. But the difference is I'm the innominating one.
You're in your feelings now. Now you're in your feelings.
I'm not in my feelings when I'm saying this is our job and this is what we do. But you want to criticize me and make it seem like I'm being shady and nasty, and when that is not the case. I'm just stating my opinion like you do. So I would like to understand. I will post a special to Ukraine because I like you.
Now wait, sister, wait. Now tell the sister you like it. Now you do like it.
I do.
And I like you. And I like you.
So what is the difference between what we do?
Okay, here's what I want to say. Hold on, y'all let my two sisters have their conversation. Not too much, bitch. Let me say this. First and foremost, it is not my intention to try to tear you down in front of these people.
Are you sure?
I want you to listen and not interrupt. I didn't interrupt you. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen and not interrupt.
But you interrupted me, but that's okay.
Did I?
You did and did. And Indeed.
Okay, sister, let him get his point across now. Come on, Craig.
It should be in front of all these people because
Okay, I'm not gonna let you finish, and then I want to say what I want to say.
Girl, say it.
Don't give me girl, because I didn't disrespect you.
You sure you got your titties out?
Don't give me girl. If you give me girl, if you give me girl, I'm gonna cross the line. Now, what I said, no, you're treading in the water of disrespect. I'm trying not to go there with you. I'm trying not to go there with you. And so what I was going to say, sister, let him get it out. This is a part of what I was saying about you on the show. I said on the show, if you and I were friends in real life, I said you and I have a rapport. We've talked on Instagram, but if you and I were friends in real life, these are the things that I would say to you, because for me, in my real life, and I have real friends here in the audience, I can't be friends with you if I can't be honest with you. I'm not. Wait, let him finish. Part of the problem is, you don't like constructive criticism.
Bitch,
See, now it's girl, now it's bitch. Now, if I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. If I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. You can't even listen constructively. You can't even listen. I didn't go wrong. Okay. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. Okay. Well, if you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. So this is what we're gonna do. We will talk about this afterwards, but no, we don't need to talk about it. No, we do. You know what? No, we don't, because I tried to give her an opportunity. Because what I think.
You hold my feet to the fire about giving my opinion about how I feel about things. But then
Again, I can't help but say this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Tamar was wrong for what she did. And you can't what's up, Symmetry? You cannot at all make this into a respectful type of thing, because there was nothing respectful about what she did. It was absolutely disgusting. And again, all I'm saying is, if you're going to be mad, you have got to be mad at Tamar as well for her calling him out of his name, calling him a girl, calling him a bitch. But then if he would have turned around and done the same thing, y'all would be dragging him all over this internet. Y'all will be laying this man smooth out on this internet, talking about how he disrespected a black woman. And y'all know I'm not lying. If the roles were reversed, it would be a very different type of situation. And this is where I feel like she absolutely proved his point. She proved his very point why she thought that she was eating. She proved his very point. All I'm saying is the drag need to be the same. If y'all are honestly going to, and my thing is, let me ask this. Do I feel like a friend would have done that? If you were my friend and you came to my show and you chose to do this at my show, I would not deem you as a friend. There's a difference between you trying to take up for yourself. You could have pulled me to the side after the show and asked me questions about why I steadily go so hard on you or something like that. Tamar was looking for a moment, and she got exactly what she was looking for. A moment. A moment that most people ain't even agreeing with, girl. Very distasteful and nasty. And this is the point that I have been trying to prove for the last 3 years. And I'm finally glad there is something that you guys can see that shows you exactly what I have been saying over the last few years. I had people unsubscribe from me because I specifically said one thing you cannot do as a woman is then disrespect a man, regardless of how you see them. Disrespect a man, and then turn around and then don't expect any disrespect back. You just expect for somebody to pat themselves and then go on with it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You call me out of your name. Guess what? Out of my name. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what, honey? You can't be mad at the response. You can't be mad when somebody else gets you together. Absolutely. Yes, she's friends with Madison, but for me, I'm just wondering how you do this to how do you come to a how do you come to your friend's event and you turn it into this? You see what I'm saying? Like that was disgusting to me. And if I was Maddie, and again, I appreciate the way Maddie handled this. But if I was Maddie, Tamar wouldn't have been able to do that. She wouldn't have been able to do that. No. You're my good friend. And here's the other way that she could have handled that. Tell Maddie, hey, you my sister. Listen, I got an issue with the way that Craig be talking about me on your show, on y'all show. Can we talk? Let us talk. Because that conversation would have been so much better, but Tamar wanted a moment. Tamar wanted a moment. And if I was T.S. Madison, when I pulled you to the side, I'd have checked you about that moment you wanted to have. That's my thing, Symmetry. He'd have been called all kind of names. All kind of names. But it's okay. It's okay. I guess maybe because it came from a woman. I guess it's okay. Right? No, it's not. I had seen several gay male friends and they will drag you for filth. Craig, let me tell y'all something. If y'all not familiar with Craig goes there. Craig goes there. Craig definitely took it light on Tamar. Craig definitely took it light on Tamar because Craig can go there. Craig is very intelligent. He get very much so reads that you have to look up the words. You have to look up some of the words and look up what the definition means. You don't even know that you just got sliced and diced, and you don't even know it. I ain't for the lot of y'all listening to Craig. Sometimes I'm like, let me go look this word up, child. What does this word even mean, honey? But that's just how he is. And again, I do think that he gave her a lot of grace in that moment. Maddie should have shut her down. She should have never gave her that moment. I can agree with that piece of it. I can agree with that piece of it. I agree with that, Vanessa. And what I was telling people was before I think a handful of you guys got in here. What I was telling people was we have our very own gay lingo. We got our own gay lingo. We're gonna call each other bitches. We're gonna call each other girls because that's just the way that we talk, right? Just the same way that some women talk to each other. I'm not saying all y'all talk to each other like this, but there are some women who literally talk to other women and they literally call them bitches. Like that's just how they approach them, right? Hey bitch, hey my bitch. You know, that's how they do it, right? And it can be the same for us in this community. But where it becomes disrespectful is if we are having a grown conversation and you say, well, say it then, girl. Say it then, bitch. That's a problem. And you're not my homegirl like that. You're not my homie like that. So you don't get to talk to me that way. Just like I don't talk to you that way. If I don't got a good relationship with you, if we don't kick it like that, you're not going to hear me or see me walking around saying those types of things. That's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I absolutely have with that. She knew it was disrespectful and she meant to say it. She meant everything about it. Leo Lion, see, that's the double standard ish I don't like. What? Explain to me the double standard part that you don't like. Facts, Craig, read you down professionally. Absolutely, Miss Rosa. What are the double standards? Um, he knew what she was doing. Oh, you retracted your message. What are the double standards? So I feel like everybody in their own group respectfully approaches each other in whatever way that you're going to approach them. But that don't give you the right. If we don't kick it like that, that don't give you the right to approach me that way. It doesn't. I don't. Okay, personally, I don't know y'all in the chat. What I look like hopping on in y'all DM talking about, hey bitch, what's popping? Y'all will probably be like, now what's up with Chef? You see what I'm saying? Because we don't have that rapport. We have not built that. With other people, you may have that thing built where that's how y'all can talk to each other. And again, I don't do it publicly. This is private conversations that we'll have, and I may say something, but in person or in front of a group of people, I wouldn't do that. If we went on a trip with a whole lot of us, I wouldn't be up here like, oh, I just wouldn't do that. That's how I talk to you when we talk to amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But to come out in public and call me them things, you done lost your mind. How she was calling him out of his name, because like you said, had he done that, yeah, that's what I be saying about how we as gay men get treated sometimes. Now, I'm saying sometimes, I'm not saying all the time. Sometimes there are some out here who do way entirely too much. Okay. And I must admit that. But to the ones who literally just sit here, and I'm just saying this would have been a whole nother conversation on the internet today had it been the opposite way around. Had Craig done that, it would have been a different conversation on the internet today. A different conversation way on Twitter today. The people would be going smack dab in. I didn't like it. I felt like it was extremely disgusting. And Tamar, this old, I done grew up, I have grown up. No, you have not grown up. You have not. You have not grown up. I remember the episode when Craig addressed Tamar. Craig wanted to know why Tamar made a video saying the old lady gang food was nasty. And see, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. When that video came out, I'm not sure how that video resurfaced. I don't know how that video resurfaced, but the video was old. And so here I am thinking, okay, Tamara is doing a little bit better. But then when she done that other video talking about, I didn't care, I said what I said, and I'm like, so you really haven't grown up. This is just who you are. This is what you're about. You're about the foolishness. Because otherwise, you wouldn't put that second video out after the first one had made its rounds. Tamar and her childish ways was the reason I stopped watching Family Values. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Now I'm gonna go on and be messy. Let's talk about it real quick. So y'all know their brother Michael. Y'all know his daughter. Y'all remember when his daughter came out talking about that one of the sister's husbands had allegedly had done some things or whatever, and she was not. At first, the sister was, whoever the sister was supporting at the time, but then turned around and then turned her back, and they hadn't talked in years. Well, Tamar and Denise did an interview together on V103. Denise is filming the show this season. So the Braxtons is coming back, and the niece is going to be on the show. And it's all, she was brung on through Tamar. So y'all know, if y'all see any family drama, all of that stuff, Tamar heading that thing on. I don't care what nobody say. Tamar is absolutely heading that thing on. Because why is that girl joining the show? Why? I know what you're trying to do, Tamar. You trying to get back at your sisters. That's what I believe you're trying to do. I believe you finna start some mess around there. Is what I feel like you finna get ready to do. And I feel like it's finna get ready to get ugly because allegedly her dad sent her a cease and desist. Tamar know exactly what she doing. What's up, really be? Absolutely, she was so out of pocket for this. And what we've been saying, and you know this too, really be Craig really, the real Craig would have laid Tamar all the way out. He gave her a lot of grace. And I'm just going to assume that the grace that was given was because of Maddie. But besides that, we know Tamar, Craig would have read Tamar the filth right in her face. Tamar up to her waist while she sitting up talking about she changed, she going through this healing journey, she going through this spiritual journey. Yeah, okay. And when this show come out, I don't want to see you crying talking about, y'all won't even give me a chance. I didn't change, and I done this, and I done that. No, girl. We see exactly what you up to. We see what you up to. You the same old Tamar, honey. The same old Tamar. You ain't changed not one bit. Let me let y'all hear this again. Just listen to the nastiness in it. Let me let y'all hear this again.
You get on this platform and say what the fuck you want to say, and then you want my sister to hold me accountable about my opinion when you're doing the same thing, and I'm just confused about that.
Okay, well, let me clarify some things for you. He about to clarify. He about to
No, I'm tripping.
No, he about to.
It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. But the difference is I'm the innominated one.
But the difference is I'm Emmy nominated, girl. I want you listen. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all every time something come up, I'm gonna say, don't do that to me because I'm Boss Bay Award nominated. They don't listen. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean anything because you have been nominated for an Emmy, honey. You've been nominated. Shout out to whoever the winner was that specific year, honey. You were nominated. Congratulations, honey. You were nominated amongst some other women. But not you trying to use that as a weapon, honey. Oh wow. Let's keep going, girl.
This is what we do. To criticize me and make it seem like I'm being shady and nasty, and when that is not the case. I'm just stating my opinion like you do. So I would like to understand. I will post a special to refrain because I like you.
Now wait, sister, wait. Now tell the sister you like it. Now you do like it.
I do.
And I like you. And I like you.
So what is the difference between what we do?
Okay, here's what I want to say. Hold on, y'all let my two sisters have their one thing. Not too much, bitch. Let me say this. First and foremost, it is not my intention to try to tear you down in front of these people.
Are you sure?
I want you to listen and not interrupt. I didn't interrupt you. I just want you to listen. I just want you to listen and not interrupt.
But you interrupted.
And Tamar is literally proving
Did I?
You did.
Okay, sister, let him get his point across now. Come on, Craig.
It should be in front of all these people. Because
Okay, I'm not going to let you finish, and then I want to say what I want to say.
Girl, say it.
Don't give me girl, because I didn't disrespect you.
You sure you got your titties out?
Don't give me girl. If you give me girl, if you give me girl, I'm going to cross the line. Sister, no, you're treading in the water of disrespect. No, I'm trying not to go there with you. I'm trying not to go there with you.
Craig. Hey, Craig, I got a money making idea for you, especially while you and Maddie on tour. Craig, you need to get some. It's about to get hot. Give us some tanks with the titties out and put on there. You treading. What did he say? You treading in the water of disrespect. Whatever you said. Give us some tanks, honey. Give us some so we can show our titties this summer. Because she said you had your titties out. So give us some so we show our titties this summer and put what you just said on the shirt. I buy one. I will show all these titties, big and all, honey. Titty, bang, bang. You hear me?
And so what I was going to say, sister, let him get it out. This is a
Side note, some women, when they don't, y'all, they said at one point in time I had the biggest titties ever too. They said I had real big titties. And that was one of the reasons why I don't come on camera, is because my titties is too big. They said I don't come on camera because my titties too big.
part of what I was saying about you on the show. I said on the show, if you and I were friends in real life, I said you and I have a rapport. We've talked on Instagram, but if you and I were friends in real life, these are the things that I would say to you, because for me, in my real life, and I have real friends here in the audience, I can't be friends with you if I can't be honest with you. I'm not. Let him finish this. Part of the problem is, you don't like constructive criticism.
Bitch, I don't know that girl.
See, now it's girl, now it's bitch. Now if I cut you off.
She said that like too freely. Bitch, what? Who you talking to? Who you talking to? That is just so out of line. Hey, Tennessee girl. Now, this is what we've been talking about the whole time, pretty much. We've been talking about the Craig and T.S. Madison thing. Then I talked about the Larry Reid and William McCray thing from yesterday. In this video, I'm gonna splice it up and upload the William McCray thing as a separate video, because that's just how I feel about it.
You can't tell me.
If I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. If I put you up in here, then it's a black man tearing the black woman down. You can't even listen constructively. You can't even listen. I didn't go wrong. Okay. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to do. If you listen to the room, they're on my side, not yours. This is what we're going to do. We will talk about this afterwards, but no, we don't need to talk about it afterwards. No, we do. No, we don't. Because I tried to give her an opportunity. No, because when I said
Say black ass opinion, because you hold my feet to the fire about giving my.
Child, again, I just think Tamar is just ultimately disrespectful. I really do. And I think she needs to grow up. She's a big kid. And it's no other way to slice this thing up. She's a huge kid. She needs to grow up. You need to grow up. Absolutely grow up. And again, you can't be my friend and you come to the show and your intentions are to do this. Because you can't tell me that you didn't have conversations with Maddie before you showed up. You can't tell me that. I don't believe that. Okay, y'all, listen. This is all I got. I'm done. Tamar ain't finna make my head hurt. I done been through it today. It's Monday. It's definitely been a Monday. Okay. And Tamar, I don't got you to do. I don't got you to do. Do you understand me? You're disrespectful. Grow up. Grow up. Please, grow up. Make sure you grow up. Oh, I'll text him after this. Grow up. Let me see. And then she gave Craig that lame ass hug, please. Oh, see, I ain't see all of that. I wouldn't have wanted to hug you at all. She is until somebody give her a wake up call and pops her in the mouth. Listen. But yeah, y'all, so she filming with the niece. Y'all know the niece. The crazy part about it is the niece don't even live over here. That's the crazy part about it. And also, the niece came out here on the TikTok and said that the dad had allegedly sent her some legal paperwork, which most people assumed that it was a cease and desist before he actually filed or do whatever he gonna do to make her stop talking about the situation that she came out here to talk about. And they're gonna make her talk about it on the show. Child. Anywho, I cannot with these folks. And another great news, another great Braxton news, if y'all care to know, it looks like Tracy's son and her husband have worked out their issues. I have seen them do a couple of podcast episodes together, so it kind of looks like they were able to work that thing out. It seems like to me they just needed to pull away from the sisters because the sisters was being messy. They were, and you can't make me think otherwise that the sisters did not leak that video out to the blogs. I just believe it. I sure do. I believe it. So if she can't talk, why would Tamar bring her to the show? I don't know. The niece lives in Spain. Yeah, well, but Sweet Pea Tamar got the niece over here filming for their show. She gonna be filming on the show, and we already know what the dad had already said. Remember, I put out a video. I literally screen recorded the video of her saying it on her TikTok, and I put it in the video. And I told y'all, she's pretty much saying that her dad has sent her a cease and desist. His attorneys have sent her a cease and desist, and now, ma'am, you filming on the show, so it's gonna be most stuff flying around. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Anyway, y'all, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all evening. My Real Housewives of Atlanta is gonna be an upload. It will be available tomorrow morning, so you guys make sure you check that out. I'm hoping to have this rib video done for y'all as well soon, so stick around. Keep your notifications on. YouTube on that bull crap. Also, make sure you're subscribed to all of your favorite content creators. If you are not subscribed, make sure you get subscribed, okay? With that being said, I will talk to y'all later, and shout out to all of y'all for being here. Can we get one more like to get us at 100 likes? Let's get us at 100 likes. Somebody forgot to hit the like button. Can we get 100 likes? Let me see. It still say 99. Can we get one more like on here? I want 100 likes before I get off of here. Somebody hit that like button. There we go. See, somebody just hit it. Look at you. Twerk something. Okay, anyway. I'm going for real. Yeah.